Apparently, I mean, I don't.
Apparently,
I don't want to know.
he's just a smasher.
She just told me all her business. It was so gross. Like, please tell me about anybody else. I don't want
He's like, I don't want to know about this. All right, we're live.
to.
We're live. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're live. Let me turn on the music. All right, all right, all right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Sure. Oh, yeah. All right, all right, all right. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in with the doctor, aka Coach Ken Canion, aka the professor. And listen, y'all, and I always say I'm not a doctor because I have a PhD or an MD. I am the doctor because when people come to me, they come to me in pain. And so I get them out of pain. So here's what I need y'all to do. For those of you who are on TikTok, I need some likes. I need some hearts because they say that the more hearts I get, the more people they would invite. So if you guys could give me some hearts, likes. I don't see no hearts over there, not even one. Can y'all give me like a couple? Okay, okay. I saw two. I saw three. All right. I was just making sure, y'all. You know, making sure y'all still feeling it, brother. All right, all right. Somebody say, Mia say, I'm trying. Thank you, Mia. All right, y'all, listen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Coach Ken Live. And tonight, y'all, I got some good, like I always say, y'all, I got some good. Every time that I get on live, and I try to do it 2 to 3 times a week, just if my schedule permits, I got clients in 7 countries. And sometimes, and I have an academy to run, and then sometimes I just don't. Um, we're making more to show soon, but I just don't have the time to get on live. But I like to, so I need some more likes on TikTok. Give me some more likes, y'all. Give me some more likes. I want some more people to join because tonight, what I'm going to tell you all. What's up, Tim? So, but what we're going to talk about tonight is super duper important. And and it's gonna help some people. When I say it's gonna help some people, because um I broke it down um to my academy members the other night. What I'm going to talk to you about. I broke it down. I was talking about how people don't achieve in life and in their relationships because not because of someone else, not because of something else, but because of their self concept. See, the way the human mind works, and you all know, many of you, if you listen to me, that I am an advocate of human behavior. The thing is, y'all, I always tell people, I don't just play a coach on TV. You know, I'm a coach in real life. Um, and I use therapeutic techniques to help people gain and get to their goals and achieve things that they could otherwise not achieve. And so the other day, hey, Trillis, the other day I was telling a group of people, hey, Bree, about, and we're gonna. I'm just prefacing. I'm just setting the stage for what we're gonna talk about tonight. I said the reason you don't achieve, you want all these things besides the fear. I said the truth is everybody has fear about something that they want to do. Anybody who has ever achieved something great in their life, there was an element of apprehension, call it fear. But what they did was they faced the fear and did it anyway. They faced the fear and did it anyway. And I said, why is it that some people can achieve relationships, can achieve on their job, can achieve goals? How is it that my guy, Michael Broadway, pro bodybuilder, the guy who helped me keep my weight down from 420 pounds to now I'm at a little less, about 261. What's that, y'all? That's 170 pounds. And Michael Broadway helped me keep it off. Now, so but what is the difference between those who achieve, who achieve, those who don't? And I broke it down to my people. I said, it is their self-concept. And so when I began going through their self-concept, which I'm going to talk about tonight, what happened was it was like a light bulb went up, a light bulb went off. And tonight we're going to talk about your self-concept and how you can change your self-concept, what it is. What it is and what is it? Somebody said they saw me on Atlanta Plastic. I know that's right. I was on Atlanta Plastic. I loved it. All right. But before I get to all of that, I'd like to know your name and where you're checking in from so I can properly acknowledge you, because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me tonight. All right. I just want to know your name and where you're checking in from, because so that I can properly acknowledge you. All right. Name and where you're checking in from. First is first name, just first name. First name and where you're checking in from. And so, because I want to, because like I said, you could be anywhere in the world. Sugar from Arkansas. Hey, what's that? Shira? What's that? Shira from North Carolina? Mika from Atlanta in the building. Maxine from North Carolina. Infinite from Louisiana. Shika from Charlotte, North Kakalaki. Glad to have you in the building. All right. Pandora Pink. Hey there. Phoenix from New York in the building. Pam from New York in the building. I missed somebody. Renee from New York. Latoya from Indianapolis in the building. Karma from Fresno, Texas. Trillis, my student from Philadelphia. Hey, Trillis. My wife loves some Trillis. She was talking about you today, Trillis. So you imparted some. She loved Trillis. We've got, who else we got? Lisa from Richmond, Virginia in the building. We've got National Harbor, Maryland. Okay. Lady T, Mia, all right, in the building. All right. Let's see who else we got. I'm gonna tell her you love her too. Oh, that is amazing. Let's see who else we got. Before we go on, I'm gonna make sure I properly acknowledge you, because some people will say, well, Coach, you missed me. You didn't say my name. And I didn't know. I didn't see it, y'all. I got like a couple of screens up. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. ENYC9. I don't know your name, but no, that's Phoenix. Oh, that's Phoenix. Phoenix from New York. Thank you, Phoenix. All right, we got LA in the building. Felicia, how are you, Felicia? All right, y'all. So here's the deal. Tonight, if there was anything you ever wanted to achieve tonight, like y'all know, I am a coach who coaches relationships, but I'm also a personal development coach. That's how I started. Helping people achieve things that otherwise they might not achieve. And so the reality is, Oh, thank you so much, Karen. Appreciate you. So here's what I want to tell you. So I want to break down something. And I want to break it down from coach's perspective. I want to have a moment of transparency tonight. And so in my business, years ago, I started doing content. I didn't start coaching long before this, but I started doing content on April the 4th, 2020. The reason I remember that day is because I was supposed to do it 2 months before then, but for 2 months, I didn't do anything. That and many of you out there are things that you're supposed to do in this world. And I'm gonna touch some people in a way tonight. Some of you need to be hearing me, and I'm glad you're on this because you know that God has told you there are things that you should be doing. And how do you know it's from God? Because it's the thing you think about. It's the thing you think about when you are alone. It's the thing you think about when you're driving your car. When you think about there is something in this world that I'm supposed to do. But yet, but yet, your brain tells you all of the reasons why you cannot do it. All of the reasons why it cannot happen for you. All of the reasons why it won't happen for you. And so, but what you know it's something that is tied to you. And notice what I just said. It is something that is tied to you because you can't shake it. You can't shake it. No matter what you try to do, no matter how you try to shake it, you can't shake it. And so I have helped so many people achieve goals, get in relationships, get a new business, get new homes. One of my clients today told me this. And the reason I'm doing this tonight, y'all, is because I met with one of my clients today. She's been with me 2 years, and I need y'all to hear this. And I love her. I won't say her name, but she has some physical challenges from an accident that she had. Some physical challenge from an accident that she had when she was younger. And having these physical challenges, it may, from time to time, people have told her that she couldn't do a thing, or she believed that she couldn't do a thing. And today we were talking, I was almost brought to tears because she said to me, she said, Coach, I am going, I have decided because of you, I've been with you 2 years and you have changed my life immensely. You have not, you have made me believe that anything was possible, even with what's going on with me. And she said, I have decided I'm going to be a dental hygienist. And y'all, when I tell you, I cannot begin to explain to you, my heart began to sing out because I said, I remember when she started, everybody had said all of those things negative about her. She grew up in a family that did not support her, that did not speak life into her. And when she came to me, you see, y'all, that's why I tell y'all, I'm not an influencer. I am not. I don't care about having influence. I care about having impact. I don't care about having followers and people that follow me. I don't care. I care about how much impact can I have. And I told someone recently, I said, the truth is, I don't care about any of that. I don't care about money. I don't care about any of that. I got to pay my staff. But what I care about more than anything else is the day that I close my eyes and my last breath, that somebody's life was better because I lived. And that's the reason I do what I do. And so, and so what God has put all of us here for, you ain't here to make money. God don't care about you making money. He does not care about the house you get. He does not care about the clothes you buy. He does not care if you buy Balenciaga, red bottoms. God don't care about that. God will give you all of that stuff. But what God cares about is who you become in the process. You see, the problem is that, think about this, God will never give you anything that makes him irrelevant. He will never give you something that makes him irrelevant. And the truth of the matter is, you ask God for the very thing that you say you want, and he becomes irrelevant when you get it. And the reason I'm telling y'all this tonight is because there are many of you walking around and God is giving you a mandate. He's giving you a purpose, but you keep running from it. You keep running from it because of fear. One thing. But the other reason you keep running from it is what I want to talk about tonight. You keep running from it because of your self-concept. Now, what is a self-concept? And anybody listening to me now, in my academy, I am going to teach on it. I'm going to do a 4-week intensive right before the new year, and I'm going to teach you how to change your self-concept. Because the truth is, y'all, if we could change our self-concept, and I'm going to tell you what it is in a minute, if we could change our self-concept, everything that you desire is at your fingertips. You see, so I broke it down, and so everybody listening, I'm going to take 50 people that I'm going to train. I'm going to let you come into my academy on Sundays. I'm going to do this on Sundays. I'm going to start on the first week in December, and we're going to do 4 Sundays in December. And many of you need to be in it. And I'm going to tell you straight up, the class it's going to cost you $47, but it's worth. I told my team this morning, they said $47. I said, because I don't want to prohibit. There are people out there, y'all. People are hurting. People are losing jobs. And I said, I want to make it so if I change somebody's mindset, if I change somebody's view, the way they view themselves, their life could change. And so that is the reason why I'm doing it. So if you stay tuned to the end of this, I'm going to show you how you can join the class. It's that simple. And everybody ain't gonna join. I get it. It don't matter. Like I told y'all, it does not matter to me who joins. It doesn't matter who doesn't join. It only matters who does, because what my mission is. All right. So let me break down what self-concept is and how the brain works. So I want you to think about self-concept. The way the brain works is the brain does not operate in words like we think it does. Like, for instance, I study human behavior, and for many years, and I've written 10 books on it. But the way the brain operates, it doesn't understand words like we think it does. And so what I've come to find out, the brain operates in pictures. Now think about what I'm about to say. The brain in your subconscious mind, the way it operates is in pictures. And so whenever the brain hears words, it actually, or like if you hear somebody's name, what the brain does, it searches your subconscious programming, looking for the appropriate picture to go with the words. All right. And so what happens is whenever somebody says somebody's name, your brain attaches, hey, do you remember the girl, Melanie? Your brain is trying to see who Melanie is. What your brain is doing is attempting to create a picture of Melanie, right? Now watch this. The brain is powerful, y'all. But what the brain does is like, oh, I remember who Melanie is. But what the brain does is once it gets the picture in your mind, it attaches emotion to the picture. Oh, I don't like Melanie. Oh, I can't stand her. All right. Or I like Melanie. I like Melanie. She's a friendly girl. And so what happens is the way the brain works, it works like, and so once it attaches the emotion to the picture, then whatever the message is, it is solidified with you. And so you might say, well, Coach, what does that have to do with self-concept? Here it is. You see, the self-concept is nothing more than a picture you have about yourself. Ooh. So watch this. Watch this. So watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to break it down even further. So the self-concept is the picture and how you feel about the picture. So imagine this. Your self-concept is equal to your self-image plus your self-esteem. Now I'm gonna break it down. So put self-concept over here. It's how you feel and what you see when you see yourself. How you feel about it and what you see. So imagine, so let's break it down even further. So you have what we call a self-image. A self-image are the pictures that you attach in your mind to yourself. There are a set of pictures, a set of photographs, a set of images that you attach to your name. So when Coach Ken when he thinks about Coach Ken, when he thinks about Ken Canion, see, Ken Canion is different than Coach Ken. They are the same, but the difference is through Coach Ken, I show my gifts. My gift is to help people. My gift is to turn relationships. My gift is to help people achieve goals. Okay, right. So that is one of the things that is part of my self-image. So my self-image, I see myself as an empowerer. I see myself as a coach. I see myself as a good father. These are images that go through my mind about me. Okay. Now, some of you have a self-image that you're a failure. Some of you have created images of you in traumatic situations, and you have tied your identity to those traumatic situations. Some of you see yourself as less than what God sees you as. I often say to people, I said, God gave us imagination so that we could see ourselves like he sees us. And so there are many of you, when you begin thinking about your self-image, the pictures that pop up are not conducive to where you want to go. It's going to make sense in a minute. And when these images pop up, these are these images or self-images or image of self, okay? Remember what I said. Whenever an image pops into your mind, you attach emotion to it. And some of the emotion that you attach is dismay, confusion, anger, shame, guilt, rejection. And all of these emotions you attach to the images. Ooh, taints your self-concept. Taints your self-concept. You see, if the image is one way and you attach emotion to the image, that means that your self-concept is negative. And so what I've done with people, everybody that I work with, I have decided that I was going to change people's self-concept, because if I could show them, break down the self-concept and show them the limiting beliefs they have, show them the images they have about themselves. So that's even in their subconscious mind. Some of these images are not even conscious. They're not even in your conscious mind, but you're operating every single day from the images and the emotions you attach to these images. Hoo-wee. And so here's what I found out. I found out this, that your subconscious mind could be reprogrammed. My subconscious mind was reprogrammed, y'all. The reason I told you that on April 4th, 2020, I got became a content creator. And I remember, but what you don't know is for 2 months prior to them. Now I'm a motivator. I am a coach, and I still My self-concept was skewed because I said to myself, nobody would listen. They don't listen to me. I'm loud. I split verbs. I know I'm smart, but I'm obnoxious sometimes. But I have a heart for people. And I said, people won't listen to me. And I said, I don't have but 82 followers. But you know what I did? I went through the process for 2 months and I altered my own self-concept. And that allowed me to turn my camera on one day and there was one person on. That one person was on and they stayed on. A couple people came in and out, but the one person stayed on. And just the way I was just as passionate with the one person as am with 100 of y'all or 200 of y'all. And what I realized was this right here. If I went through the process of changing my own self-concept, the images, and my self-esteem. See, here's what you don't understand. Self-esteem. Do y'all know what self-esteem is? Let me break it down to you. Self-esteem is the emotions you attach to the images you see. You see, the image that you see, the images, the self-image is the image that you see. Self-esteem is simply the emotion you attach to the image. It's the emotion when you think about yourself, that self-image, what you think about yourself, if you attach a negative emotion to it, that means you have low self-esteem. Y'all, it ain't that complicated, but most people try to make it complicated. But so what the question is, I could change my self-concept if I did what? If I could change the picture, if I could get you to change the picture of what you see, you would attach a different emotion to a new picture. Y'all, this is powerful. This is powerful. And see, a lot of times you don't know why the picture is there. Some of the times the picture comes from trauma in the past. And we got to be willing to do the work. Sometimes the picture comes from limiting beliefs of what mama told you, of what daddy told you, of what a past relationship someone told you. And see, the truth is, do you know what a belief is? A belief, listen to me carefully. A belief is a statement. Listen to what I'm saying. It is a statement that you have accepted as true. A statement or a thought. A statement or a thought that you have accepted as true. That's what a belief is, y'all. So if somebody tells me the sky is purple, now the sky is blue, but if I believe it's purple, I accept it as true, it becomes my belief. But because you believe something does not mean that it's true. Because you believe something does not mean that it is based in fact. And see, what we've done is because we believe something, we have just assumed that it is, but it's not. And so what God does is, let me tell you what God does. So let's put it in layman terms. What God does is you've been praying about something. You know you need to change. It's the thing that you think about. You know you need to change. You know that you need to do something. And God, you say, God, help me, Father, help me. And what God does is, see, God ain't gonna come out the sky because God says that you got to do some work. He says, I will bless the works of your hand. God says, you are responsible. You are responsible for your own life. You are responsible. God said, I will give you everything I will bless the works of your hands. He says, confess, believe, receive. He told you in his principles. He told you all of those things. But did you say, I hate when Christians say this in my church or say, well, if God want me to have it. And I look at them like, are you serious? Are you serious? But you ain't gonna do no work? You're not gonna do anything? You expect him to do it. And when God says, no, I'm not going to do that. He says, I've given you the ability to go get wealth. I've given you the ability to choose your own future. On this day, choose. You choose. God gave man the power of choice. And many of you have abused that power. He's told you, you can have what you choose. A lot of y'all breakthrough is on the other side of yes. Your breakthrough is on the other side of yes, Father, I will. I will do the work. Yes, Father, I will take the path that you keep showing me over and over and over again. Yes, Father, I will cut off that relationship that you told me was no good to me. Yes, Father, I will break the trauma bond of the abuser who's been abusing me, and I know it. But I am afraid that nobody will accept me. I am afraid of rejection. I am afraid that he will abandon me or she will abandon me. But God says, I won't abandon you. And so the reality is this, is we stay in these situations. But tonight and the rest of the time before the new year and the next, I creating. I created a class today. It came to me last night after I was talking to my academy. It's called Identity Transformation. Your identity transformation. And it is all about this class, y'all. I'm just going to be real with you. And God told me to do it. He said, I will send you the people. I will send you the people, your sheep, who you're supposed to do. And all of my people in my academy, they'll be there too. They're already there. But I will send you the people that are supposed to, in this season, change. And so here's the thing. If you're under the sound of my voice and you know that God has given you a mandate, a purpose, something that you are supposed to do, I know what my purpose is. I know what it is. I'm clear about it. I'm clear that I will never get, I will never have as many followers as some of those other people. And the reason I won't is because I don't want to dog people out. I don't want to put salacious stuff. I don't want to talk about what Hollywood couple broke up and who did what. I'm not doing that. I'm not. Because I don't care about influence. I care about impact. And so what I will tell you is this. I will tell you this. There are some of you who need help right now. I'm going to start this class called the Your Identity Transformation. Is $47. $47. And if you know that there is something that you got to change your self-esteem, the way you view yourself, your breakthrough will come as a result of you changing that. All right. So what I will say to you is this. I will say to you this. For those of you who are interested to join, it's $47. And once you join, I'll get you all the information. It'll start the first Sunday in the month. I want you to either go, if you're on one of these platforms, you can either go to my link tree. If you go on my bio link tree, you will see, click it, and you'll see Identity Transformation. And once you join, I'll send you all the information. It's going to be on Sundays. Or you can email me. You can email me at coachkencanion@gmail.com. It's for men and women. Because see, y'all, a lot of men, we sit here and we suppress everything. And y'all, we're hurt. Men are hurting. I talk to them every day. They are hurting. Not every man is a piece of shit, as some of you might believe. There are some good men out there. And a lot of men are hurting because they're suppressing their emotions. They don't have anybody to talk to about how they truly feel. And I said, God, let me be the conduit to help men too. So this class is going to be for men and women. For those of you who are interested, it's 47 hours. It's going to be 4 weeks, 4 intense weeks, y'all. And I'm going to help you change the way you view yourself. The way you view yourself. And if you can't invest $47, my team said, why you ain't do it free? Because you always do stuff free. I said, you know why? Because, you know why? Because no longer. If you are not willing to invest in yourself, then you ain't ready to change anyway. So that's it. That's it. And there are, y'all, let me tell you something. There are some men out there that are good men. There are some men out there who are taking care of their families. There are some men out there doing their thing. And I'm tired of people dogging men, and I'm tired of people dogging women. At the end of the day, y'all, we are all God's children. And the truth is we're all flawed. Every single one of us is flawed. Every one of us. Every one of us is flawed. That's it. We are. And so what I'm going to tell y'all is this. If you're ready to make the change, if you're ready, I'm only doing it for 4 weeks in December. I'm letting you come into my academies on Sundays. It's $47. If you want the link to it, go to my link tree. And all these platforms, I got link tree. TikTok, I got link tree. Go to my bio. Facebook, go to my bio. YouTube, go to my bio. And if you forget all of that, email me at coachkencanion@gmail.com. Coach Ken Canion at Gmail. It's going to be Sundays. Renine, it's going to be Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be Sundays 8 to 9:30. It's going to be intense. 8 to 9:30. Okay? For 4 Sundays. 6 hours. What's that? 6 hours of coaching. It's going to be intense. But you're going to change the way you see yourself. You will change the way you view yourself. Okay? All right, y'all. That is my time. Thank you so much, because you could be, yeah, it's a group session. Yes, it is a group session. But if you come to the group, though, and you join this, you will have access to me individually. I only do that for people who come into our academy. All right, y'all. The email again is Coach Ken, KenCanion @gmail.com. Coach Ken Canion @gmail.com. God bless y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate you, because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me tonight. Y'all have a good evening.